Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel. And welcome back to another episode of the Las Vegas Flamingos expansion franchise here on NBA 2K24. We are wrapping up the series pretty soon. This is the second to last episode that we will have of the Las Vegas Flamingos, because obviously I've talked about this in previous episodes of all of my different series that I've got going on right now, that I am ending all of them after their season that they're currently in. Not only because NBA 2K25 is coming out very, very soon, but also just because I want to take a little bit of a break on this channel. And to take a break on the channel, I got to stop uploading on the channel. So I don't want to just abruptly end each series. I want to give them at least a final season, and that's what we've been doing so far. So the Spurs and the Miami Heat, they are both in their final playoffs. Those episodes are coming very soon. But this episode, the Flamingos are a little bit behind. They're not in the playoffs just yet because we've got to finish the regular season today. We are having one of the best seasons we could ever have possibly asked for. 45-6 here right before the All-Star break. I mean, that is a crazy season to start with. 10.5 game lead over the second best team in the conference. Jokic is having an all-time season. Halliburton's killing it. Zion's dominating. Shaedon Sharpe is having a killer year. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better year from all of these guys. These guys are all playing out of their minds, and these are the defending champs. We didn't really make any moves in the offseason because the Anthony Edwards trade was just never going to happen, and that's really the only move I wanted to make. And since we couldn't make that move, I felt like we might as well. I mean, we just won the championship. Why ruin the chemistry and ruin the team that we have if I can't make the Anthony Edwards trade work? Why ruin the team for an unnecessary trade? I'm not going to trade for trade's sake. If we're not going to get Anthony Edwards, we're not going to make any big moves. So I didn't choose to do anything. We brought back the same team, and I mean, look at the results. 45-6 is our record this part of the schedule here. We've got about 2.5 months left to go of basketball, and we are going to finish up the season today. So if you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get started simulating here. We've taken on the Dallas Mavericks. They are above 500 by 11 games, but they are not really that good compared to us, at least. But knowing that, they're probably going to beat us. No, they don't. Okay, we beat them, and we go to Denver. Actually, we're home against Denver, but we go play Denver and beat them right before the All-Star break. So a 47-6 record at the beginning of the All-Star break is very, very good. That is the ideal situation to be in. We have the futures game that we'll get rid of here. 104-100, pretty close game. 3-point contest, dunk contest. The winners are Brandon Miller and Scoot Henderson. Okay. Wouldn't have chose those guys to win the contest, but hey, it is what it is. And here is the all-star stuff. We will see who wins that game. 123-112. I'm assuming that's the Western Conference on the left who won the game, but I don't really know, I guess. But we can take a look at who participated in the game. So we are in the Western Conference. And so I think we're in the Western Conference, are we not? Oh, this is the world team. Oops. I'm pretty sure we're in the West. Yeah, here we are. Nikola Jokic and Halliburton both make all-star appearances, which is awesome. I mean, those are two of our best guys, the two best guys on the team, overall-wise. So that's who you would expect to make the all-star team. They played really well. Good for them. Good for them. Now we play the Spurs, who are pretty bad. The Thunder, who are decent. We should be able to beat the Spurs, but we might jump in and play against the Thunder, I guess. Ooh, we lose by a point to the Spurs. That's not ideal, considering the Spurs, like I mentioned, are not great. Losing to them by a point is not the best outcome. But a simcast game against the Thunder, I don't really jump into games against the actual NBA teams because they're not really competition for us. No disrespect to them, but I mean, the Thunder are putting us in the works here. It is back and forth, but I think we might have pulled it away here. 118-113 on our home court against the Thunder. Can we get the job done? Zion at the free throw line. Okay, he's got 22 on the night. Trying to make it 23, and he does. Can he make it 24? Zion Williamson in and out. I feel like what happened there? Oh, blocking foul. I feel like I had a better release on that shot than the first one, and I made the first one and missed the second one. So now Jokic goes to the free throw line because of the blocking foul from Chet Holmgren, and we are up 120 to 113 on our home court. They're chanting MVP for Nikola Jokic, which he very might well get. He very well could get another MVP. He's already gotten one in this series. I think one. He at least has one. I don't know if he won two in this series or not. I know he has at least one. He won one in the very first year. What a shot from Holmgren to get the rebound, too. I know Jokic won the very first one in Season 1, the very first MVP, but I don't know if he won one ever since. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Man, Chet Holmgren was the entire offense on that play, and they couldn't get anything to work for him. Shaedon Sharpe to the basket. Shaedon Sharpe, oh, wow. Crazy move from Shaedon. Gets the layup. 123 to 113 corner for Hogan. Hulk? Is that D'Angelo Russell? I don't know. That's not D'Angelo. Is it D'Angelo? I don't know who that is. Whoever it is, it doesn't look. It looks like him, but it doesn't look like him, if you know what I mean. There's the lay from Tyrese Haliburton. Tough shot. I think it is. Yeah, it is D'Angelo Russell. I didn't realize his hair was like that now. Okay, cool. D'Angelo Russell. No good. 8 seconds. Haliburton, corner. Thompson. Trying to drive. Ball's popped up. He gets it back. Zion Williamson. Buzzer. It's good. Did they count it? Did they count it? Do we have 123 or 125 already? I don't know. Whatever. That was a nice shot from Zion. But we get the W against the Thunder. It was a tough game. They fought us in the first half there. They certainly fought us in the first half, but we get the job done. Can we... How long can we go without losing 10 games? That's the big question. We've lost 7. Arguably shouldn't have lost the game to the Spurs, but hey, I wasn't playing it, so can't control it. Should we go on under 10 losses? I hope so. I mean, that'd be really awesome. We beat the Grizzlies by a lot, blow them out. The Celtics defeat us. So we are now 8 losses in the season. And you know what? I might jump in and play against the Clippers. I know they're really, really bad, but we haven't seen their contract extension deadline. I don't think I'm going to stop. I don't think we have anybody. Big injury. Strained left hip. Hip? For Grady Dick, that's not ideal. We beat the Suns. We haven't seen the Clippers' new uniforms and stuff in the court in a long time, so we might as well jump in and take a look at them again. Since this is the final season anyway. Oh, but we're blowing them out. Maybe not blowing them out, but we're getting a big win. They are coming back, though, here in the fourth quarter. They made it a game. Congratulations to them for making it a game. 47 seconds. We're going to jump in. It looks like we got the job done. 118 to 102 with 47 seconds to go, but they made it tight for us there at the last second. We're going to back down. Who is that? Oh, that man got bullied. Barbecue chicken by Nikola Jokic, but then he couldn't put the basket up. Of course he couldn't. Murphy has the ball. Ooh, what's he going to do? I saw that coming from McNeil. Murphy, 30 seconds. He gives to Paul George, who's still here, and Paul George drains the 3. Okay, Paul, I see you out here. 25 seconds. Haliburton, crossover. Haliburton, bounce pass. I tried to bounce pass. It didn't really work. Jokic, barbecue chicken. Absolutely. Look at him just bullying him to the back. Oh, but Jokic can't hit these layups. What are we doing, Jokic? How are you supposed to win MVP if you can't hit those layups? Wild situation. I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to shoot a 3, I guess. You know what? Get that down to Jokic. Back up in the corner. Take a 3. No good, but we win the game. 118-107. Defeat the Clippers. Another big win. Keeps our dreams alive for under 10 wins. Hopefully we can actually get there. I don't know if we will or not. That'd be pretty awesome. It would be pretty awesome. We already lost the chance to beat the Warriors record. We're playing the Thunder. We got a big stretch of games here. Lose to the Thunder by 1. Beat, oh no. Strained right knee for Tyrese Haliburton. Our starting point guard goes down with an injury. That means Dream Lawson's going to be playing. And we do officially lose back-to-back games against the Mesa Dragons and the Grizzlies. So we have now lost 11 games. Hopefully we don't suffer too many injuries late in the season because we can't really afford that. Halliburton's back healthy. That's perfect. I wonder how Dream Lawson played in those games that he was playing in. And Grady Dick's back. Okay, so the 2 big injuries that we suffered earlier in the week, or early in the episode, they're both back and healthy. That's perfect. We played the Clippers back-to-back, both at home. That's wild. Usually it's one home and one away, but all right. whatever. How did Dream Lawson do in those games that he played? Oops, that's not the right team. There we go. So Halliburton's leading us in scoring. Did Wayne Neely play? No, he didn't start. It was Dream Lawson who played those 5 games. He averaged about 5.5 points. Okay, so Dream picked up his scoring a little bit. His assisting needs to get a little bit better. But hey, he played okay for what he was thrown into. Now we play the Warriors, who are not great. Magic are not great. The Bucks are really bad, and the Lakers are pretty average. Okay, I think we can get the job done against these teams. Beat the Warriors, lose to the Magic, beat the Bucks, and beat the Lakers. Okay, don't like losing to the Magic, but we do have 62 wins now on the season, so that's something. I'll simcast against the Lakers. I don't know if they still have AD or not. I don't know what this team looks like, but we'll jump in. Oh my God, we are putting them to work, but they fight back. Resiliency, but now we're putting the boots to them. Okay. We're putting the boots to them at home. 136-99. They made it a game for like a half a second. They made it a game for like half a second. They inbounded to OG Anunoby. Mitchell Robinson's on this team now. There's AD. I see him down in the paint with DeAndre Ayton. Or down in the post, I guess. Nembhard gives to AD. DeAndre Ayton, what you got for me? Defensively, DeAndre did good enough. That wasn't the greatest defense I've ever seen in the world, but he missed the shot, so I count that as good defense. Shaedon Sharpe to the basket. Shaedon Sharpe! Nice switch hand. Okay, Shaedon, I see you out here. Did he do a little thing to the crowd? What did he do here? What'd you do here, Shaedon? You get a little crazy? Ooh, little mean mug to the camera? Okay, Shaedon. I see you out here, big dog. You know what? That's probably the thumbnail right there. I'll take that, big dog. Mean mug in the camera. You know I love a good mean mug. Let's go. Nembhard's got it. 8 seconds to go. Is he going to take the shot? He gives Anunoby, who gives to Hood Schifino. Okay. Nearly as he was playing in this game, but whatever. And he will just dribble it out. 138-99. We put the boots to the LA Lakers. And that's back-to-back wins against them, too, because the last game we just played was against the Lakers. Big dubs. Lakers don't stand a chance against us. Look at DeAndre Ayton in the background with his arms up like he just won the championship. Oh, man. All right, so we just got done with the Lakers. Now we play the Knicks, who are really bad, and then the Lakers again. We played the Lakers 3 times in 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. And then we played the Lakers right up here on March 3rd. We've played the Lakers 4 times in a month. Kind of, because April 2nd, not really the same month, but I mean, 4 times in the span of, what, 5 weeks? I mean, that's kind of crazy. What kind of scheduling is that? Although I say that with having the Clippers back-to-back home games against them on the 2 nights in a row. That's also kind of wild. The scheduling is kind of crazy. We lose to the Knicks. Don't like that. Knicks are not great. Then we will beat the Lakers. Wayne Neely poked in the eye. Come on, big dog. Rub some dirt in it. You're good. You're good. You just got poked in the eye. You don't need to be day-to-day. You're in the NBA. Okay, he's back healthy. Luckily, we had an off day. We beat the Hornets. Now we got those back-to-back against the Clippers. Can we get the job done against the Clip? Kuminga's got a sore right hand. We do beat the Clippers. We put 151 on the Clippers in game 1 of that series. That is actually crazy. We are not to be messed with. Not to be trifled with. It is back and forth with the Phoenix Suns, but we're starting to pull away, and they fight back again. It's very close. A minute to go. 112-108. This is still anyone's ball game here. We still got to play like we're trying to win this game. We can't just goof around like I usually do when I jump in. Halliburton inbound. Kuminga has it. Kuminga to Jokic. I saw Neely go into the corner. I didn't think that he could hit that shot. He's got it now. I see Kuminga. I can believe in Kuminga, but I didn't have the release. I need to figure out Kuminga's release for the playoffs because that was a poor shot. It was a good look, but not a good release from me. Williams has it. He gives to De'Aaron Fox. I forgot he was here. De'Aaron Fox. Left some space. 38 seconds to go. Fox, here comes the screen. Go around it. Oh, what a switch off. Oh, that was beautiful from the Phoenix Suns. It's a 2-point game. Halliburton's got it. Ayton. Oh, never mind. Halliburton to the basket. I was going to pass to Ayton, but for some reason Ayton drove to the corner. Like, what are we doing here, DeAndre? You're not going to shoot a 3? What are you talking about? Who we trying to kid? You're going to shoot a 3, DeAndre? I don't think so. Get real. Go to the paint. Let me pass it to you. But it worked anyway. It opened up a huge lane. I don't know why that defender for the Suns thought that he needed to guard DeAndre Ayton in the corner. I was never going to throw that to him, even if he was open by a million miles. 26 seconds to go. Fox has it, takes a pull-up, and he drills. De'Aaron Fox, like the beam, baby. 22 seconds, Halliburton, and they're going to play the foul game. Okay, I can respect it. I can respect the foul game. It's a 2-point game against the #1 seed in the conference. I understand why you want to try to upset us, but you won't be able to because we're the big dogs. Halliburton drills both. They've got no timeouts remaining. It's a 4-point Flamingo lead. 18 seconds remain, and that's a swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Tyrese Halliburton takes the ball and goes to the free throw line to make it even bigger of a lead. Get it done, Hallie. And he does it. A 6-point Flamingo lead with 16 seconds. It seems insurmountable. Little for three. Oh my God, the catch and shoot works to perfection. It's a 3-point lead. They'll play the foul game again. Of course, Little's going to drain that. Why couldn't they just end the game? Halliburton going to the free throw line again. We're just padding his stats now. He doesn't need these points, but he's one of our best free throw shooters, so why not give him the basketball in these tough shots? 5-point lead. Can the Suns make the improbable comeback? Under 8. Fox passes out. Terry deep three. Missed it, and that's the ball game. Thompson with the board, and the Flamingos have 1 game left to go in the season, and we are dominating. Can anyone stop the Las Vegas Flamingos? It seems like not many. We've been upset a few times in this episode, losing some games we probably shouldn't. But, I mean, it's the regular season. We're not really going for it like we would be in the playoffs. At least I hope that's the case. And now we have to play against the Toronto Raptors, who are probably the best team in the East. I don't know if they actually are. I guess I can check. I mean, with that record, they've got to be, right? In the Eastern Conference. No, the Bullets have 64 wins. And I think the Bullets were the team that we played in the championship last year, right? NBA history. Yeah, took us to 7 games, but we beat them. Jokic got it done. And Jokic has 2 of the MVPs in this series so far. So he didn't win last year's, but he did win the first 2. So, okay, I'll take that. But, yeah, the Bullets have been to back-to-back finals. They lost both of them and 7 games in both of them, but they have 64 wins, which is not as good as us, but it's unbelievably good. Okay, I'm a little bit worried now about the Baltimore Bullets. We might be seeing them in the finals again for the 2nd straight year. On the road in Canada to take on the Raptors. They're one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference this year, and it's a back-and-forth game. They're giving us some work. It is a minute to go, 97-101. For the first time in today's episode, we will jump into a game when we are down. Let's see if we can get the job done. I really hope so. Jakob Poeltl at the line for the Raptors. In and out, missed the free throw. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Who do I trust with the 3-ball? He missed both of them. Okay. Halliburton with the pass. He's going to drive to the lane. Halliburton, 101.99. Maybe don't need a 3. Don't need a 3 when you can just take Halliburton to the basket. Jaden Ivey's on this Raptors team. Okay. Ivey, take a pull-up 3. No good. Thompson with the board. Get that back up to Halliburton. Halliburton driving. Jokic in the lane. Nikola Jokic ties it at 101. Raptors have 2 timeouts. We have 2 timeouts. 40 seconds remain in the game. Odom hands to Ivey. Ivey drives to the corner. Ellington. Good recovery defense, and Zion gets the board. We can take the lead right here. Halliburton driving around Ivey to the basket. Layup, and it's good off the backboard and in. Timeout called by Toronto. 103-101. Tyrese Halliburton trying to keep the wins going. Can he get us to the beautiful number 69? We will get there with a win. The inbound is to Odom. Poeltl has it. Poeltl gives to Ivey. Halliburton, I need you to play the defense. Best defense of your life right here. 13 seconds. They're probably holding for final shot. Here comes a screen. Go around it. Down low. Ellington feeds off to Poeltl. To Barnett. Or Barrett. Not, excuse Barnett. Barrett. I thought I read the name wrong. And it picked. What a... Oh my God. Did you see that? That's underrated from Nikola Jokic. Did you see that? He couldn't get the rebound. He popped it out into space and allowed for Thompson to bring that in. That is that's the MVP right there. And it's going to allow us to win this basketball game and go to 69 wins on the year. 105-101. We came in down 97 to 101. Didn't allow them to score a single basket. We got bailed out by the fact that Jakob Poeltl was at the free throw line when we jumped in, but still. Didn't allow them to score a single basket the entire minute that we jumped into this game. That's called being a good basketball team. And we get the W. We go to 69 wins on the year. We clearly had the conference locked up. That was never in question. And Nikola Jokic will win his third NBA MVP of the series. Well deserved. DeAndre Judge is your Rookie of the Year for the Celtics, and also Sixth Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama gets Defensive Player of the Year, so it seems like he didn't really take a back seat. He probably took the front seat when Doncic went to Sacramento. And then Afani Christopher gets Most Improved Player. Good for him. How much did he improve? He improved from 10 points to 18 points. Okay, that deserves it. Chet Holmgren gets Clutch Player of the Year. Milan Mack, Coach of the Year with 69 wins, well deserved. Tony Strong gets the Executive of the Year. He's got a strong jaw. He gets the Executive of the Year. Who gets All NBA? Jokic, Doncic, Wembanyama, AD, and Shea. Okay. Second team is Amin Thompson. Okay. Giannis, Bam, Tevin Wilson, and Tyrese Smith. Third team is Ja, Danny Campbell, Jason Tatum, Paolo, and Chet. So only one member of our team gets All NBA, but hey, it's the MVP. I mean, what else do you want? All defensive first team is Shea, Amin Thompson, Giannis, Kawhi, and Victor Wembanyama. Second team is Lonzo, Tyrese Smith, Mario Ellington, Asor Thompson, which I like to see right there, and Chet Holmgren. So we do get a defensive player, which is Thompson. All rookie first team is Judge, Jonathan Camper, hardly know her, Tim Mack, Nick Parker, Andre James, and then second team is Kabasi Ferguson, Trey Anthony Hogan, who we played in that earlier game against the Thunder when we jumped in, CJ Simon, Reggie L. Riley, and Isaiah Pearson. Those are all your All-NBA and rookie teams. And we are the number one seed, so are the Bullets. We will play the Phoenix Suns, who we just played in this episode. Okay. We will take on the Phoenix Suns in the first round of the NBA playoffs when we get there in the next episode. Let's take a look at the stats to wrap everything up here. So, player stats. We know who's leading the team. It's Tyrese Halliburton. 19 points per game with 9 assists. That is pretty awesome. A really, really good season. He stepped it back up in terms of scoring after kind of a little bit of a down year from last year. But he did really better in free throw shooting, three-point shooting, and field goals. So his shooting from the field was just really, really, really solid. Nikola Jokic, he won the MVP. What else do you want me to say? He probably didn't have as good of a numbers as he had the 2 years that he won it here. But, these are still solid numbers. And he's Nikola Jokic. What else? What else do you want me to say about him? He's great. Shaedon Sharpe has kind of accepted his role, which is he's a very quality player. That's what his role is here in Vegas. And he put up great numbers. Zion Williamson kind of went down a little bit in terms of his numbers across the board, but he's really, really solid as that lightning bolt of energy and excitement off the bench maybe sometimes, and just in the game he's going to be a threat to score. So Kuminga, good numbers, stepped it back up a little bit from last year. Like to see that. DeAndre Ayton did what DeAndre Ayton has done the 2 years that he's been here. He's just really quality off the bench. Thompson got a defensive nod, an all-defensive second team, so good to see that. He had, a steal and a half per game is pretty crazy, and a block per game is pretty awesome. So, and he shot 51%, 52% from the field. That's pretty good for Asor Thompson. Wayne Neely stepped up his numbers from his rookie season. Good to see. Grady Dick got injured, but he still put up Grady Dick numbers, and he shot 45% from three, which is similar to what he shot last year. So, still good numbers, solid numbers from Grady. You got Deion Swift in his rookie season doing okay numbers, nothing too crazy here, but I didn't really expect anything too crazy anyway. And then Dream Lawson, his numbers went down because he got back on the bench. He was up at like 5.5 when he was starting those 5 games that Halliburton got hurt. But, he didn't really get a big sample size. He played in what, 40 games? That's not a crazy sample size to play in. And he's not that great of a player in the first place. He's only 77 overall. Leonard Miller played in 7 games of the entire season, and he put up 4 points, so that's cool. And then Matisse Thybulle, we literally brought him in only for defense, and he did not great, but he did okay. He fine. It wasn't really that big of a deal. Obviously, we won 69 games. We didn't really need that much defense. We did what we needed to do. So with that all being taken care of, it is now time to jump into the playoffs in the next episode. It'll be the final episode of the Las Vegas Flamingos. We've got the playoffs for the Spurs and for the Heat coming up very, very soon in the next couple days. So be on the lookout for those. And then after those are finished, those will be the final episodes of those series. And then this series will be the wrap-up in the final video on this channel for at least a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then by the time NBA 2K25 comes out, maybe I'll decide to make the purchase and get the game and then start making content on it. But I don't know. I'll probably wait a little bit, take a little bit of a bigger break. But I'm not going to be taking a break from YouTube entirely. I'm still going to be uploading content on the Juice Baseball channel and on my main World of Juice channel. So if you like football content or baseball content, MLB The Show content, go follow those 2 channels and you can stay up to date with me. So yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.